Hello my knitting friends, welcome to another tasty little knitting tutorial. I am going to show you this gorgeous mini honeycomb knitting pattern. It's super cute, as you can see. It has a beautiful texture. This is the front or the right side of the work, and this is the left side or the wrong side of the work. If you are looking at the pattern in my description below, it's gonna look complicated, but I promise you, if you just watch the video, you will see that it is a lot easier than you think. If you are new to my channel, I would love to hear from you. Comment below or give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell. Okay, let's go ahead and cast on a few stitches. I'm going to start out with 8 stitches, which is in multiple of 4. So that's 8 stitches plus 2 edge stitches. Okay, this is going to be row number 1. You're going to knit your edge stitch, and the pattern is going to say C2R, which is cross 2 to the right. So you want this stitch, the second stitch, to go to the right, which is kind of like the bottom of your honeycomb pattern goes to the right. So to do so, you pass in front of the first stitch to the second stitch, and then you're going to knit the second stitch, and then you knit the first stitch, and then you take them both off the needle. So it's hard to see, but you can see that the second stitch is going to the right. Okay, and then the pattern is going to say C2 left. So the opposite, we want the stitch to go to the left. To do so, instead of crossing in front, we're going to go in the back and knit the second stitch, just like so, and then you knit your first stitch, and then you take both off the needle. Okay, let's do that together one more time. So we're going to knit the second stitch from the front, then knit the first stitch, then take it off the needle, and then you're going to knit the second stitch from the back, and then knit the first stitch and take them both off the needle, and then your edge stitch. That was row number 1. Row number 2, in all alternate rows, you purl all the way across. Row number 3, it's basically the same as row number 1 except in reverse. So knit your edge stitch. So in row number 1, we knit the second stitch from the front first. So for row number 3, we're going to do the opposite. We're going to knit the second stitch through the back first, and then knit your first stitch here, take them both off the needle, and then you're going to knit the second stitch from the front, and then your first stitch. Okay, so you can start seeing the pattern forming. You have these going right and left, and now left and right, and that creates that honeycomb pattern. So let's do that again. Knit the second stitch from the back, then knit the first stitch, then knit the second stitch from the front, and then the first stitch and your edge stitch. Okay, so you can see two little honeycombs starts to form. That was row number 3, and just like row number 2 in all alternate rows, purl row number 4 all the way across. My hands are really slippery today. And that was row number 4. So row 1 to 4 creates your pattern repeat, and it's gonna come out with this gorgeous pattern. I hope you give this one a try. Don't be scared by looking at the pattern. If you have any questions, let me know. But if you found this tutorial helpful, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell. I will see you guys next time. Later, alligator.